Quizheads, welcome to edition number 179 of Takeaway Trivia, your pub quiz in a podcast, coming your way 4 rounds of pub quiz style trivia for you to play how you like at home. You can do it like a genuine pub quiz, get your family or friends together and battle it out, or just use it to entertain yourself while you're feeling the burn at the gym. Maybe you're on the beach, it is summer vacation time after all, or maybe you're just out relaxing, walking the dogs. However you play the quiz, it's up to you. I provide the questions, you provide the rules. A quick dip into the postbag before we get things cracking this week. Hello to Donna Sims, who says, "Hi Leon, it's my husband Ian's birthday on the 25th of August. We play your quiz every Monday while washing the dishes. Would it be possible to get a shout out on next week's episode?" Yes, of course it is. Hello Donna and Ian, happy birthday. Have a fantastic day. Thank you both for listening. And I must say, washing the dishes is normally my sort of podcast listening time as well. Although I don't listen to this podcast, that would be a bit weird. The Weekly Planet is one of my podcasts of choice. Hello to Cam Edwards, who says, "Leon, me and my pal listen to the quizzes all the time, driving between jobs. A shout out to him on the next one, please. His name is Chips." What a great name. Does that mean you're fish? So you're fish and chips? Or maybe a jumbo sausage? Cam, have a great day. Chips, hello to you. Elizabeth Hayes has been on, who says, "Hi Leon, could you do a shout out to my partner Alan on your next show on Monday? It's his birthday on Friday the 25th and he's feeling old. Oh, if you could wish him the happiest of birthdays from Lizzie and his little girl Abby the Boo. We listen to Takeaway Trivia on our journeys to and from Kerry and Cork in Ireland. We'll be on our first family holiday since COVID in sunny Salou when your next show airs on Monday. Oh, please tell me you're going to Portaventura. You have to check out Shambhala, one of the greatest roller coasters on the planet. Amazing stuff. Love Salou." Elizabeth continues, "Oh, and if I could request a Marvel round at some stage, Alan would love this. Big Marvel fan, Loki in particular. Lately, I've had quite a few requests for Marvel rounds and Doctor Who rounds. They are both in the works. You might have to wait a little while for them both, but they are on the way, okay? I promise." Alan, have a fantastic birthday. You're as young as you feel. Don't have too many sangrias. And Elizabeth and Abby, enjoy sunny Salou. Have a great time, guys. Thank you for listening. Hello to Sophie, who says, "Hi Leon, can I get a shout out for my boyfriend James Sabini on your next Takeaway Trivia, please? He loves your quizzes. We listen to them everywhere we go. They've got us to Cornwall, Wales, Alton Towers, and so many more places. It would make his day to hear his name called out." James Sabini, hello. Thank you for listening and thank you for getting in touch, Sophie. Josh says, "Hi Leon, hope you're well. Love the trivia quizzes." Thank you very much, Josh. "I listen to them every Monday with my friends, hoping I could get a shout out. We call ourselves the Trailer Towers." Well, Trailer Towers, hello to you all. Thank you for listening. And finally, hello to Scotia or Scott on X. Should we just agree to call it Twitter from now on? Scott says, "My girlfriend Anna and I have been listening since we started a 3-month tour of Europe with our sausage dog, Onyx. We're now in our last week and 12th country, blimey. Would love a shout out. Your quizzes have kept us entertained on the long drives." They're going to be listening when they're back home in Scotland too. Hello to Scott. Thank you for messaging. And hello to Anna. Hope you've had a fantastic time around Europe. Not jealous one bit. Right, let's get cracking with this week's edition. Coming up, we've got the final fling. We'll be playing a round of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and something different this week. I thought, like I said earlier, because it is summer holiday season for a lot of people, heading to the beach, heading on long drives around the country and around Europe, obviously. Let's do something different. One-line movie descriptions. Can you guess the film just from a really simple description of the plot? That's coming your way. But we start, as normal, with general knowledge. Good luck. Okay then, gang, here we go with round number 1, and we start with question number 1. Which animated Star Wars film saw the first appearance of Ahsoka Tano? Number 1. Which animated Star Wars film saw the first appearance of Ahsoka Tano? Number 2. How many years are celebrated by a platinum anniversary? Question 2. How many years are celebrated by a platinum anniversary? Number 3. In which Ian Fleming novel did James Bond first appear? Question 3. In which Ian Fleming novel did James Bond first appear? Number 4. In which musical does Fagin appear? Question number 4. In which musical does the character Fagin appear? Number 5. Kansas is the United States main producer of which crop? Number 5. Kansas is the United States main producer of which crop? Number 6. Dennis Hopper and Peter Fonda play bikers in which 1960s American film? Number 6. Dennis Hopper and Peter Fonda play bikers in which 1960s American film? Number 7. In wine, which country is most Malbec from? Number 7. In wine, what country is the most Malbec from? Question number 8. Myosotis, or forget-me-nots, usually flower in which colour? So question number 8. Forget-me-nots, or myosotis, usually flower in which colour? Number 7. No, we've done number 7. I'll tell you what, let's do number 9 instead. Number 9. How long does it take for light to travel from the sun to the earth? Number 9. How long, roughly, does it take for light to travel from the sun to the earth? And number 10. Complete the title of the Alan Rickman film. Truly, madly, what? Number 10. Complete the title of the Alan Rickman film. Truly, madly, what? That's your 10 questions for starters on this week's Takeaway Trivia, and hope it's a strong start for you. Feel free to pause the podcast. Round 2 is on the way, along with the answers to general knowledge, after this break. Hello, do you want to make a podcast? Spotify's got a platform that lets you make one super easily, then distribute it everywhere and even earn money all in one place for free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters, and it's the home of Takeaway Trivia, and this is how it works. Spotify for Podcasters lets you record and edit podcasts right from your phone or PC. So no matter what your setup is like, you can start creating today. And believe me, before I started Takeaway Trivia, I'd never recorded a podcast in my life. So its simplicity is really what drew me towards the platform. Once you've done that, you can distribute your podcast to Spotify and everywhere else where podcasts are heard. Video podcasts are also available on Spotify. With Spotify for Podcasters, you can earn money in a variety of ways, including ads and podcast subscriptions. The best of all, it's totally free with no catch. Ever since I discovered Spotify for Podcasters, I've been drawn to the really easy tools that you can use. You can add music, you can edit your podcasts all in the app. You can even add snippets of music from Spotify itself. Download the Spotify for Podcasters app or go to www.spotify.com/podcasters to get started. On with the quiz. Round number 2 this week is a little bit different. I am going to give you 10 descriptions of famous films, and I'm going to ask if you can name those films. I have tried to describe these films as stupidly or as boring as possible. It's as easy as that. So for instance, if I was to say man attaches balloons to his house as the description of the film, the answer would be Up. It's just a one-line description. See if you can identify these films. Number 1. Man turns off an alarm clock 12,400 times. Film number 1. Man turns off an alarm clock 12,400 times. Film number 2. Group spends over 9 hours returning some jewellery. So film number 2 might be a series of films. Group spends over 9 hours returning some jewellery. I think we're looking for a collective series of films there. Film number 3. Young woman eats an apple and falls ill. I don't think this is the hardest round in the world, just a bit of fun, really. Film number 3. Young woman eats an apple and falls ill. Film number 4. Four friends cross some streams. So film number 4. Four friends cross some streams. Film 5. Bus is on time for once. So movie number 5. A bus is on time for once. Film number 6. Leonardo DiCaprio has some naps. Film number 6. Leonardo DiCaprio has some naps. We continue. Let's see if you can identify these films from the really simple explanations of the plot. Number 7. Factory owner with dubious health and safety policies holds a raffle. Film number 7. Factory owner with dubious health and safety policies holds a raffle. Film number 8. Two Californian teens complete their history homework. Film number 8. Two Californian teens complete their history homework. Okay, I think this is the tough one of the whole round. Film number 9. Guy learns to love a girl without her Instagram filter. Film number 9. Guy learns to love a girl without her Instagram filter. I use the word guy very loosely. And film number 10. Woman talks to her furniture, then marries her kidnapper. Film number 10. Woman talks to her furniture, then marries her kidnapper. There you go. 10 films with really simple descriptions. Can you identify them? Just a bit of fun. Apologies if any of those were spoilers. Sorry. Okay then, the answers to general knowledge. Number 1, which animated Star Wars film saw the first appearance of Ahsoka Tano? That is Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Number 2, how many years are celebrated by a platinum anniversary? 70 years. 3, in which Ian Fleming novel did James Bond first appear? Casino Royale. Number 4, in which musical does Fagin appear? That's Oliver. Number 5, Kansas is the United States' main producer of which crop? Wheat. 6, Dennis Hopper and Peter Fonda played bikers in which 1960s American film? Easy Rider. 7, in wine, what country is the most Malbec from? That is Argentina. 8, myosotis or forget-me-nots usually flower in which colour? Blue. 9, roughly how long does it take for light to travel from the sun to the earth? 8 minutes. And number 10, complete the title of this Alan Rickman film. Truly, madly, what? Deeply. That is your 10 questions for starters here at Takeaway Trivia.
Found this on the web.
Thank you. Oh, that's nice of you, Siri. So we are going to move on to round number 3, and I'll have the answers to the one-line film descriptions after that. So how do we follow up one-line movies? Well, in this round, question number 1 is worth 5 points. Question number 2 is worth 4 points. 3 is worth 3 points. Question 4 is worth 2 points. And question 5 is worth just 1 point. That's why we call it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, don't forget in this round, because question 1 is worth 5 points, feel free to take your time, pause the podcast and maximise those answers, but no cheating, all right? Question number 1. Name 5 of the United Arab Emirates. Question number 1. Name 5 of the United Arab Emirates. Number 2. Name 4 of the 5 states of the United States of America that have a Pacific coast. So for question number 2, name 4 of the 5 states of the United States of America that have a Pacific coast. Number 3, which 3 food franchises are mentioned in the fast food song, which is also known as the Burger Dance? Number 3, which 3 food franchises are mentioned in the fast food song? It's also known as the burger dance in Europe, I believe. Question number 4, which 2 sports uses mallets? Question number 4, which 2 sports use mallets? And number 5, false or true, dogs over 35 centimetres tall are banned from Beijing. So question number 5, false or true, dogs over 35 centimetres tall are banned from Beijing. Is that true or false? It's a big dog, just pretend it's a horse. It's not a Great Dane, it's a Shetland. Right, there we go. That is your 5 questions on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope you've done well. Let's find out the answers to the one-line movies. Number 1, man turns off an alarm clock 12,400 times. That film is Groundhog Day. Well done if you got it right. Great film, by the way. Awesome film. I had to double check the Wikipedia to find out roughly how many times they reckon Phil repeated his life in that film. But yeah, about 12,400 apparently. Number 2, a group spends over 9 hours returning some jewellery. If you put Lord of the Rings or the Lord of the Rings trilogy, give yourself a point. Number 3, young woman eats an apple and falls ill. Snow White, or Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Number 4, 4 friends cross some streams. Ghostbusters. Don't cross the streams. Don't do it. And number 5, bus is on time for once. That is Speed. Number 6, Leonardo DiCaprio has some naps. Inception. Film 7, factory owner with dubious health and safety policies holds a raffle. I will accept either Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory or Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Whichever way you've gone, give yourself a point for that. And you know what? The Wonka trailer has to be the most surprising trailer of the year so far. I was expecting nothing from that film. If anything, I thought they were wasting their time doing it, but that trailer looks like great fun. Number 8, 2 Californian teens complete their history homework. That is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Number 9, I reckon this was the tricky one, and I've got a feeling you might throw something at your Bluetooth speaker at this point. Guy learns to love a girl without her Instagram filter. That is Shrek. Is Shrek in it? Because, you know, she's got her Instagram filter on, looks gorgeous. Turns the Instagram filter off, looks like an ogre, but what's inside is what matters. And, you know, I know how Shrek feels. That's why I do radio and podcasts at the end of the day. You don't see my face, thankfully. Number 10. Woman talks to her furniture, then marries her kidnapper. That is Beauty and the Beast. I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, a bit different. Just a bit of fun, seeing as it's the summer holiday and kind of vacation season. Something not too taxing if you're listening on the beach. Okay, let's take a look at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to have fun pronouncing some of these. Number 1, name 5 of the United Arab Emirates. You could have had Abu Dhabi, which is the capital, I believe. There's Ayman, which popped up in last week's edition of Takeaway Trivia. Dubai, Fujairah, Ras Al Khaimah. There's Sharjah, and finally Al Quwain. Apologies if I've got any pronunciations of those incorrect. Right, number 2, name 4 of the 5 states of the United States of America that have a Pacific coast. California, Oregon, Washington, Alaska, and Hawaii. Number 3, which 3 food franchises are mentioned in the fast food song, also known as the burger dance, apparently. I like the sound of that. I do love my burgers. McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and a Pizza Hut. Number 4, which 2 sports use mallets? There is croquet and polo. And number 5, false or true, dogs over 35 centimetres tall are banned from Beijing. That is true. Like I said, what dog? It's a horse. It's a horse. It's not a dog. What other animal? You could pretend it's a little bear, couldn't you? Especially if you've got a Newfoundland. They're massive. Pretend that's a bear. They'll never know. There we go. Okay, there is your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 answers done. We've done your one-line movie answers. So, take a deep breath. Here we go. It's the final fling. Okay then, Quizheads, let's go. The final round. This is the final fling. Number 1, what is the name of the restaurant owned by Mr. Krabs in SpongeBob SquarePants? Number 1, what is the name of the restaurant owned by Mr. Krabs in SpongeBob SquarePants? Question 2, what is the name given to the cuisine that stems from French colonists in and around the bayous of Louisiana? So question number 2, what is the name given to the cuisine that stems from the French colonists in and around the bayous of Louisiana? Number 3, what is the study of family history called? Question 3, what is the study of family history called? Number 4, Truth Decay, Cavalier Youth and Hold Me Down are all albums from which British pop-punk alternative rock group? Number 4, Truth Decay, Cavalier Youth and Hold Me Down are all albums from which British pop-punk and alternative rock group? Number 5, which regional territory experienced public protests nicknamed the Umbrella Revolution in 2014? Number 5, which regional territory experienced public protests nicknamed the Umbrella Revolution in 2014? Number 6, if you are sinistral, what are you? So number 6, if you are sinistral, what are you? Number 7, in the movie The Wedding Planner, what colour M&Ms are Mary's favourite? Number 7, in the movie The Wedding Planner, what colour M&Ms are Mary's favourite? Number 8, what are the columns of the Giant's Causeway made from? Question 8, what are the columns of the Giant's Causeway? That's in Northern Ireland, isn't it? What are they made from? Number 9, what date is Bastille Day in France? Question 9, what date is Bastille Day in France? Number 10, according to Robbie Williams' hit album from the year 2000, you should sing when you're what? Question 10, according to Robbie Williams' hit album from the year 2000, you should sing when you're what? Number 11, what sauce is used on Peking duck? Question 11, what sauce is used on Peking duck? Number 12, which Australian city is located immediately to the west of the Mount Lofty Ranges? So number 12, which Australian city is located immediately to the west of the Mount Lofty Ranges? Number 13, the fabric mohair is produced by which animal? Number 13, the fabric mohair is produced by which animal? Number 14, in The Simpsons, what are the names of Ned Flanders' children? Question 14, in The Simpsons, what are the names of Ned Flanders' children? Number 15, home to the World Economic Forum, in which country would you find Davos? And finally, number 15, home to the World Economic Forum, in which country would you find Davos? How do you think you've done on that final round? Is this the winner for you? You might want to pause the podcast while you double check your answers, because here they come. Okay then, it's time for the answers to the final fling. Number 1, what is the name of the restaurant owned by Mr. Krabs in SpongeBob SquarePants? That's the Krusty Krab. Number 2, what is the name given to the cuisine that stems from French colonists in and around the bayous of Louisiana? Cajun. Ooh, I love a good Cajun chicken baguette. And number 3, what is the study of family history called? That's genealogy. Number 4, Truth, Decay, Cavalier Youth and Hold Me Down are all albums from which British pop punk and alternative rock group? You, Me at 6. Number 5, which regional territory experienced public protest nicknamed the Umbrella Revolution in 2014? That was Hong Kong. Number 6, if you are sinistral, what are you? Left-handed. 7, in the movie The Wedding Planner, what colour M&Ms are Mary's favourite? Brown M&Ms. Number 8, what are the columns of the Giant's Causeway made from? I'll be quite generous with this answer. They are basalt columns, so if you put that, give yourself a point. But ultimately, they're made from cooling lava, so if you put lava or cooling lava, get the point as well. Number 9, what date is Bastille Day in France? That is the 14th of July. 10, according to Robbie Williams' hit album from 2000, you should sing when you're what? It's sing when you're winning. Number 11, what sauce is used on Peking duck? Hoisin sauce. Number 12, which Australian city is located immediately to the west of the Mount Lofty Ranges? Adelaide. Number 13, the fabric mohair is produced by which animal? It's the Angora goat. Number 14, in The Simpsons, what are the names of Ned Flanders' children? Rod and Todd. And 15, home to the World Economic Forum. In which country would you find Davos? Switzerland. Total your scores up, and if you're playing like a real pub quiz, make sure the winner has a good reward. If you're playing by yourself and you've beaten your personal best, well done. Good quizzing this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe wherever you get this quiz from, and I'm going to leave you with one final tat fact. Did you know that ancient Egyptians slept on pillows made of stone? I cricked my neck just sleeping on a regular pillow. Can you imagine sleeping on stone? Blimey. Okay then, Quizheads, have a good week, have a safe week, and we will quiz again soon. Take care. Hope you enjoyed playing this week's Takeaway Trivia. Don't forget, we're now available wherever you get your podcasts. So please subscribe, rate and review to help this podcast grow. Also, if there's anything you'd like to be tested on, any subjects you'd like to hear in the quiz, please get in touch. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/takeawaytrivia or on Twitter at BarWars. Speak to you soon. The intro music is There It Is by Kevin MacLeod, available from incompetech.filmmusic.io, licensed by creativecommons.org.